We must rest, though the sun is still up. In another world, a bold and mighty warrior was the pillar of our party. I'd gladly assume the same role myself.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Steel yourself! You're made of tougher stuff!
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tail fire! Pound!
It's part of the most wonderful. be of aid.
You called? Forgive me, but you do not appear to be in need of aid.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
This might be worth a read.
Might as well take a look while you're... Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Do stop and have a look. Unawares of every other.
I'll not take that from you.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Ox carts may...
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Apart from my joints, I've naught to complain of. Need anything? Many thanks.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
So, go on.
Beg pardons.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Like mine?
This ox cart's bound. You've got to pay before we depart.
Welcome, and well met. Always a pleasure. Welcome.
I've no need to preen. Let my fur lie.
The welcome sight.
It's so dull when there's not.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
To make hay while the sun shines.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
It appears we found the ballista.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine to be most freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
We must not let down our guard.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm, as they say. Feast your eyes on this!
As a matter of fact, have you always pursued your current vocation over the course of your journey with the Arisen?
Well, there was a time I served our master as a mage. I can scarce believe how far I've come since then.
Watch out for the knackers, Master! By the remains of an ox cart.
Do the fiends of this world hold nothing sacred? Wrought by the hands of brigands. Or the claws of monsters.
We must remain vigilant.
Well met, sir. How's the day? Hey, treating you then? And always a pleasure.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Beg pardon if my hospitality is a bit lacking, sir. My duty's tending to the excavation. But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked. Glad to be of service, sir.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. All told, I'm right.
I'll carefully conserve my strength. 'Twas a fine journey we shared.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. Ah, good. I see...
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, let us work together to honor the...
Twould seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
This seems...
Beg pardon if my... But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Am I paying penance?
Something smells divine.
Job this.
I'll not stick my head where it'll get cut off.
Not sure how much longer I can hold out.
No easy.
We've naught to ponder but our success, for come what may.
What is it? Has something happened? You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
Well now, I'm a lucky man. Thought I was waiting here for naught. But when someone finally does come along, 'tis you. I've always wanted a real fight with you, one-on-one. Here's my chance. You're not holding back on me, are you, Sir Arisen?
Yes, there he
He seems to desire a bout. You ought
not sorry to see it end. At least I went out fighting.
You have bested Sir Ragnar, Master, an incomparable feat. But we cannot revel in your... triumph. We must rest.
It is no great shock to me.
You got...
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to...
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Risen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
At last, we may confront the pretender to your title, Master. I hope the man is laid in peace.
The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames!
We may underestimate this foe. Time to hear that. Let's keep still, folks.
Efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade. You could ne'er understand, Arisen. We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change by death, nor shall it change with thine. Consider how it is thou came to be. How have the once closed paths before we come to be built? Think well, Elisa, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet arisen, born of a hapless faith though it may be. Perchance it is thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby living?
sure to give its breath a wide berth. Evade
Even our battle here was
Focus your attacks on the top.
That means get it within range.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge, are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
The choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
you would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a no simple matter.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Risen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft with benevolent hands and eyes. find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth. And know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
make them rue their own impatience.
You've a knack for drawing the enemy, Arisen.
'Tis easily done.
You'll not live to regret this!
These fiends will resurrect so long as their skulls remain intact. But fear not, I will gladly smash every last one. Say, does this foe not remind you of a certain someone? I'm sure you've been well. I just happen to know better.
Ignoring the enemy today.
Little does our foe realize how narrowly they escape death's touch. Indomitable. Whatever comes, I shall rise to meet it.
What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights. Till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world goes unobserved.
As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history. I despaired at this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Was all a farce, and I, the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old, I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. 'Tis safe, and apt to become...
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no... As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the incomparable strength of will that made us Arisen. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what fate held in store. Yet you bear it still, Arisen One. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient text. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
The Mad, it could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart. The coming destruction.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood. flows through the veins of Sir Drake's as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Will someone not explain what is happening?
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Go on, have a look.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare.
Many thanks.
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service at always a pleasure.
A customer, then. That changes things.
With Brock, so ask away. My hammer is at your... disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all. My services don't come... cheap, my... Come again when you've more...
Your pawn.
The Arisen comes. Is this meeting? Then I bid ye farewell. Since remember, Draconic blood flows. Then I bid ye farewell.
my problem.
This. Welcome. Well met. Look as long as you... Please, do come again.
What business?
You're the Arisen, aye? And here I had taken you for dead. I am to inform you that Lord Phasis requests your presence at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. As to whether you heed him, I care not.
Slim pickings of late.
I am proud of my devotion as well I should be.
Our research shall save the world from time.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information, but as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too, but worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go.
I feel nigh invincible.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
Something like a wall of light impedes our progress. It is most
Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
Do you suppose that was fun? What am I supposed
trying to piss me off.
Give me a moment to think, will you? Suppose things can't always go my way.
It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Principles unproven are as dust on the ground. Enough dallying. Follow me. Fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
This is positively monstrous.
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
Let us guide the people to the seafloor shrine. We may only be buying time, but
Beast-fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
feast your eyes on this!
Few know the real nature of the dragon. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction. singular creature. Is this what called the monster's fall? I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned. Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back. But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
I see you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen.
Never did I imagine such a dragon could exist. 'Tis a glad thing we felled it.
You've pushed your luck too far. I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
Sir Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarreling amongst themselves. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our efforts towards it. Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. With the world in such disarray, I could not stand to be away from my homeland. Thus did I return, to render what aid I may. I maintain order as best I can, but for every fire I extinguish, it seems 3 more are incited behind my back. But enough of my woes. What brings you here? You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits some thought. After all, if we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time before we share the fate of Mel. Alas, the people of Batal are far from united in purpose at present. Should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, I fear that our efforts would come undone ere long. With every soul at their wits' end, conflict is like to spark at the slightest provocation. As such, before we take any measures, I would have you walk amongst the people, Sir Arisen. Behold their plight with your own eyes. And should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can to resolve the people's quarrels and assuage their fears. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed all the more smoothly. As for me, my work here is far from done. Let us part ways for now, and reconvene when you have accomplished all you can.
'Tis no mere tavern brawl we are to mediate, Master. Due caution is advised, methinks.
Right you are.
I'll not take that from you. How dare you?
That's it. I've had enough.
As for me, my work here is far from done.
Haven't you had enough yet? You're the one who started this.
Stop this nonsense.
If you were privy to the goings-on in the Forbidden Magic Research Lab, even among the Batali.
Ah! You're just riding on your father's coattails.
You slander my honor, sir. I demand a duel. This is no business of yours. Be gone!
Now, Nara, let's not be too hasty. If we are to duel, we ought to have a witness. Otherwise, who's to say the victor fought with honor?
Aye, true enough. Without a witness, either of us could simply kill the other, then disavow the use of any underhandedness. Well, sir, what say you? Will you watch over us while I take this scoundrel to task? You have my gratitude, sir. Let us delay no further. Come, Scario. Prepare yourself.
Have at you!
What's this now?
Stay back! Lest you get caught in the fray.
Don't fret now. You've got twice their pluck. You can do this! I believe in you!
Keep back! I do not wish to injure you.
I admit it. I underestimated your skill. The loss is mine.
Nay. 'Twas I who underestimated you. I'd thought to score an easy victory, but you fought fair and capably.
We owe you a debt, sir. 'Tis on your account that we've seen some sense. Were it not for your timely appearance, I'd wager this nonsense might have cost one of us their life.
Indeed. Better to hone our respective skills than take up arms against petty slights, I say.
It seems some things can only be resolved by crossing blades.
What business have you? Look around if you must, but be sure to buy all.
Oi! I saw it first. Pho, trust a flea-ridden hide to take it all for himself.
Why must I share with a fangless one? This is no more your food than Batal is your land.
You there! You couldn't have come at a better time. Put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? Go on, lay into him. If that's what you think, why don't you mind your own business?
All right, clear off. Pretty words shan't fill our bellies.
You said it's bad to hurt people. Wow! Thanks, sir. Say, Rakim, would you like some? I can't eat all this myself.
Really? Thanks. That's mighty kind of you. If only our fathers could do the same.
Oi, leave my kid alone.
You're not some child snatcher, are you?
Wait. You shared your food with them. Thank you, sir. As for you, Nomos, it would seem we were both but looking out for our children, eh?
Aye. Mayhap we're not so different after all. And we both had children fed. We've no reason to quarrel.
The desire to protect one's kin transcends race and culture. It just goes to show, we are none of us so different.
Mayhap 'twas somewhat overdone, but no matter.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you! Don't go poking your nose in our business. This is between us.
Aye, leave off or we'll make you.
Have you lost your bloody mind?
Reckon you can just cut us down in the street? What's the matter with you? Eh? Fine, fine. We'll set our squabble aside for today, so bother us no more.
Our conversations always give me...
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Ah, Sir Arisen. In less pressing circumstances, I would take issue with your methods, but I cannot deny your efficacy. The people of Batal are beginning to see that they must stand together if they are to survive this calamity. We shall see the fruits of your labors when the time comes to evacuate. At the very least, we need not expect too much opposition to the announcement. Pray, return to Empress Nadinia and apprise her of your doings. I must remain here to ensure no further squabbles arise. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day. I hope you will accept this humble reward for your efforts.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
By your leave.
In less pressing circumstances, I would have taken issue with your methods, Sir Arisen, but I cannot pray. Return to Her Majesty and apprise her.
During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. I cannot explain it. Mayhap 'twas made possible by the bond we share.
Touching. But alas, that's where our heartening thoughts end. For the world is now in peril, and there is much to be done.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. None may see her ere they conclude.
Stay your hand, Vera. This one may pass. Come hither. We would speak with you. One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city, resolving the people's troubles. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not? We wish you good fortune on your travels, wheresoe'er they may take you.
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us. I would see you prepared for the road ahead.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave. Farewell.
Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I am certain we can rely...
That was certainly worthwhile.
What business have you here?
time, I began my meditations.
I can scarcely see a thing in the smoke.
Nice place, this.
What was it I had planned?
I can only imagine what's brought you back here. I require your aid. Will you oblige me? My thanks.
Where to now?
This is a peaceful place.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
What teachings myself people's word? I am proud of my devotion, as well I should be. Wickedness has no peers are motivated by you.
Hope today's halls are better.
No good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Floor's marked to close the feet. Bunch of sluggards.
Well met.
When does my one looking forward to this campaign?
I swear I've not played once in the last hour.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Hold fast to your strength of will, Arisen One. It shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end.
We've naught to ponder.
I am grateful. Take this as a token of my
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey. I suppose you think you can afford to be reckless, so long as I'm here to heal you. Hold just a moment.
Remember, draconic blood flows... through the veins of...
Then I bid ye farewell.
The sky glows red.
fear for the armor.
Herminda. Heru Arlinda.
Ostofana elelot osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe.
I fear for the arbor.
The sky glows red with fury. What have we done to Earth?
Nun lia tilmo. Ronde Minotaur.
Quite the sum of gold.
At Arume fa in Iterond. Atele el in Lalasta.
Remember. Draconic blood flew.
Then I bid ye farewell. I
The
fear for
sky
the arbor.
glows red with
It would seem there is far more at stake here.
As you wish. I shall return directly. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such a prison dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Far more powerful than any monster we've
Formidable though it is, we must challenge and defeat it all the same. Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Dogma have long treasured the place. It's saddening to see it defiled by this creature. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Master. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction.
I fear for the Arbor.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know, all we have. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide that we might speak with him.
There's no great shock to me.
Findelnar, ne veo norwende lis kemen, moriven lis irumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpe nun findaler, nun mor arta her. Fionar elwe arfarne nenwen sur orne, I avstir lalastar, nun falasmir madananon?
Mornambwe roth enfane alvasilmines fana. Nevea tara morevin, lis fa aldakar kemen rose oi andil. Kemen rose elame mor orne arenca liasu? Li arranca su morevin. Lia morevin onduiroth mine falis ne kenalien martir. Palan venis in heranon elvisoronne eruor.
Nun is amanda kill angadur femor.
Kemen rose andil soron russa ne carilm ilarato. Ne chiamenran en firiav la sestir. E jame via angamar en adaya. Moretele erando morivun telume?
Findelnar, morivin les charmenan? Nefa oyo sur. Airando vanitol malantar. Minas vana teralia.
Alcarwa fir nun eldaya. Ane martir, tindome ingarina fa alme Alcarwa? Et aler, lea fermor eldalia eralotte. Sorne an fameltol, vanelin huror soron. Kasinke telpi nun finaler. Lera nefir heranon, anne arte her firnis. Nullis amanda kill angadur.
That man's head is harder than the Arbor Heart's trunk. Let's demonstrate the cutting's resilience and prove him mistaken.
Of course.
A piece of the Arbor Heart goes with you. Keep her close. She is very important to us.
You carry the very soul of our people with you, my friend. I implore you to treat her with care.
There are more who can yet be saved.
Let us begin with the place most likely to be marked for destruction.
Vales harenang, halana fe in mine.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, are you fit to travel?
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Elelot osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fir areng.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
Since times of Eld, remember, draconic blood flows. Through the veins of. Then I bid ye farewell.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Let us use it well, that it might prove a worthy investment.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
It was a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
Salma Ari.
Morfanenwen alkawa. Akayel arume fa in iterond etele. Eldalia Nfinantai.
Fa alkarwa silmandia.
Nandawin fe no indi.
Non liare. Rale eliamenera.
El osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair ave. Angudo telpe.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair. Avehum. Sinde fir areng. Eldalia morneseron. Menoa.
Seryandio ne halana, Vimorvani.
Valis harenum, halana fe.
Casinque telpe nun finaler, lera nefir heranon, anne arteher firnis. Aidalia anandor, nun lintan. Heror anne oia fermor, anendune falumtena?
Nenamboe javstir uru findelnar, liateren ayale. Kemen ros urun leteren, ne romen anartelpe minasfana. Nun kemen ros osto luin eldalia, ne kemen vea alcarua.
Luintarme kinalen meltol, parante lume anlis, ne kemen kayayinju munsil. Ne meltol linkan aldacar, an fir nun fiamor. Morivin paran vanis intiel?
Palan hiarmenran, lis fa arnefane. Elorato ala, nun mor arta her. Firnis an erumar isil rod et peller, lera aetena. Nenwen mor aiwanon, alcarwa fir nun eldaya menelume sur carilm. Iavstir lalastar, nun falasmir magananon, anamor lis turculium ecialis.
I thank you, friend. It would be no exaggeration to say that you have saved my people.
Your fight continues, does it not? Be well, and come back safe.
just had a thought. The pride of the elves is evident in their conduct as much as their noble bearing. One can see why they're content to maintain distance from the other races.
Remember, draconic blood flows through.
Then I bid ye farewell.
Very well. I shall return.